Alright guys, what's up? Team 3D. Just got back from the gym. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm making right now. Got this recipe from my uncle actually. Still a lot of things from him. Obviously right now it's post-workout nutrition, so I'm doing my pasta for the carbs. Why I'm using pasta today instead of rice, simply because you get a lot more carbs per serving of pasta than you get from rice. But anyway, right now I'm making this alpha fish combination, right? So I'm gonna call it alpha fish. The first thing you want to do is, after you throw this out, take it out. It only takes about 5 minutes to throw the fish out. Make sure you rinse it, just in case it has anything on it. Grab your paper plate. Why am I using a paper plate? I hate washing dishes, obviously. And it's about 5 ounces. So, yeah, I weigh my food out. I'm keeping track of my macros excessively this month. I went down from 193 to 190 because I was slacking on my diet, so I gotta get back on it. Anyway, cut it in 2 pieces. This is really delicious. Watch this. Grab your seasoning. Start with the salt, obviously. Just put it on the top. I don't like putting seasoning on the top and the bottom, and I'll show you why. Put it on the top. Grab you some garlic powder. Why am I using garlic powder? Because I hate crushing garlics. Oh, by the way, my pasta is done, so you gotta multitask up in here, man. Put my pasta right here because it's not a pasta video. Anyway, black pepper. And this shit, not gonna say what it is out loud because it's actually not mine. It's fucking delicious and it's too expensive, so I'm not buying my own. Alright, so salt, pepper, that shit. And if you want, you can add onion powder, which I'm actually out of. Once again, why am I using onion powder? Because I hate chopping onions. Should burn my eyes. Alright, once you have this ready, you want to grab you some olive oil and put it on the pan. You can never have too much olive oil. Remember, you can never have too much. It's really good for you. Alright, I try to cover the pan so the fish doesn't stick. Next, you want to put the fire on really low. You don't want the oil to be too hot. While this is heating up, go over to my secret ingredient, which I also got from my uncle. Vinegar. I use rice vinegar because it's one thing I had. I actually bought this because I wanted to make sushi, but I never really had the chance to because it takes too fucking long. And I'm tired of spending so much money on sushi at sushi bars. Grab you some and just put it on top of the fish. Not only it's gonna give it that sushi smell, but it's gonna enhance the taste a little bit. Alright. Now you wanna leave this in here for about 2-3 minutes while the oil is heating up. Put it to the side and grab you another paper plate. With this, what you want to do is use your carrot and just scrape it. I already told you guys I'm focusing on eating a lot of clean foods on top of my junk food. The junk food is really for the extra calories to be my macro goal, give me the energy I need for those full body workouts. But the good foods is really for nutrients my body can absorb. The dirty foods you're gonna get burned off, but this in my body to absorb it. You know what I'm saying? All the vitamins, all the minerals. Give me that good growth. Once you hear the all sizzling, it's about time to put the fish on there. Is this fucking funny? Careful. And keep the fire the same throughout the whole time. Because you want the fish to cook slowly. You don't want it to cook too fast and you don't want it to stick to the bottom. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Leave it there for a minute. You have your carrots here. Next thing you want is chop up your mushrooms. I love mushrooms. If you don't like them, you don't have to put them in. You also don't have to chop them. I just do them because it takes up less space. When it's finished, you can just leave it over here. Now guys, while the fish is cooking, I go over to my pasta. Throw it in here. Add me just a little bit of butter because it's post-workout. I don't want to use too much fat. I don't want to slow down the digestion. But I still want my food to taste good. A little bit of milk. Shit is finished, man. Finished. And some Parmesan cheese. And then what you want to do is you want to mix it. If you want, you could also put the fire on low. And mix that shit. Mix it, mix it. As it starts to heat up, grab 1 egg. And you gotta move really fast. Why? Because you want to make it fun. And you don't want to get bored of this. The faster you go, the more exciting it is. Just mix it. Hope you can see. What that's gonna do is gonna give it that real creamy taste. You check for salt content. It's not enough, add more. Put some black pepper to make it look nice. Put more cheese if you need to. And keep mixing. Now you go over to your fish. You actually want to flip that bitch. Don't use a fork, I'm just doing it because I'm in a rush. I don't care how my fish moves out looking. You might want to use a spatula so it doesn't get fucked up like I did here. And let it cook. Cooking time is totally up to you, depending on how you want your fish. I don't want my fish like too overcooked. Not just because I'm scared of losing too many nutrients, but because I want it to be like a little more soft and not too dry. Go back to the pasta and stir. Just wait. Alright guys, fish is ready for me. So I'm gonna grab a spatula, put on the plate. Make sure you leave the olive oil in the pan as much as possible. Alright guys, the fish is done, so now we go over to the next step. Go right back on the same oil that you use for the fish. The reason for that is because most of the flavor from the fish is in there, the flavor is there, the seasoning is there, the vinegar is in there. Now you grab your plate with the carrots and mushrooms. Throw it in. Mix it up a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Make sure the flame is low. Remember, I didn't change the flame the whole time. Mix it up for about 15-20 seconds. Next, grab your tomato paste. Put 1 teaspoon in. Mix it up. Next is your spinach. Grab as much as you want. Toss it in. Stir. Don't add anything. You don't need to add water because the frozen spinach is going to have water inside. It's going to come out as it melts. And if you're not using frozen spinach, then yeah, you might want to throw in just a little bit. But not much. What's going to happen is this is going to stir fry in the flavor of the fish. Just playing? Alright. Alright, once everything is coated in the mixture, let it sit for a bit. You want to cover it up so the steam keeps everything moist. You don't want the moisture to evaporate. And pasta's done, by the way. Nice. It has the cheese in it, the seasoning, the butter, the egg. Alright, 2 minutes later, I'm going to pick this up. Remember, we didn't add any seasoning yet, so you want to add your seasoning to the spinach and carrot mushroom mix. Some pepper, whatever seasoning you want. Whatever your favorite seasoning is. Some garlic powder. And that thing. Put that bitch right back if you don't get caught. And mix it. You want to taste, make sure you have the right amount of seasoning in, especially salt. If you got too much salt, just add a little bit of water. If you don't have enough, just add salt. Common fucking sense, right? And just keep stirring, man. Pretty much you just stir frying from there on. Alright guys, in about 5 minutes total, it's pretty much done. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna put it on a plate. You guys can see what it looks like. Alright, that's it. That's the final product, man. In about 27 minutes total, so it's under 30 minutes. You have your pasta for your carbs, your fish for your protein, and your fiber. Alright guys, this is my second plate. I already ate the first one because the memory card died. I didn't feel like waiting for y'all while I was charging it. But yeah, so I have my protein, carbs, fiber. Reason why I'm trying to eat small portions because you want to keep your appetite, you know, raging. If you eat too much, you're gonna get, not only you're gonna get full, you won't be able to eat a lot until you go to bed, but by eating small portions, you're always hungry, and it helps keep your stomach where it need to be. My stomach's already as big as it is, so I'm trying not to force feed myself too much. If you eat big meals while you're bulking, especially for as long as I'm gonna be bulking for, keep eating big meals like this, your stomach's gonna get worse. But anyway, so I have this, and my dessert is obviously I weigh my food, you guys all know. My dessert is 1 cup of cereal with a cup of yogurt. That's it. So like the video for help. If you want more recipe videos, check out the ones I already made. I'm not making any new ones this week. And for the ingredients, you're gonna need some salt, seasoning, you know, garlic powder, black pepper, tomato paste, Parmesan cheese, butter, olive oil, rice vinegar, any kind of vinegar you like, mushrooms, any kind of pasta, your favorite pasta, and some frozen spinach. Oh, don't forget the carrots. And obviously your tools, you know, there's forks, spoons, cutting board, and that should do the trick.